side of the road. Stop to see if maybe I can lighten his load. Well, he opened the door and he thanked me in kind, and he told me the words that would open my mind. He said, don't worry about gasoline, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the TV screen, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the bombs that fall, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about nothing at all, keep moving, yeah. There's a man in the alley just singing the blues, telling everybody that they're going to lose. Well, one day he'll wake up and see the sun, see that every day we're breathing is a day he'll learn. Don't worry about gasoline, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the TV screen, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the bombs that fall, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about nothing at all, keep moving.
Today I wanted to talk about aesthetic versus competition, and specifically about Clarence Kennedy. I don't know if you guys remember this clip that I did with him when we were in Japan.
So, the way that you squat, it were, a lot of your biggest videos, very low, hip crease very low, almost, smashing your calves against your hamstrings. No knee sleeves, no belt, no wraps, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Why did you want to do that?
Honestly, the main reason I do that is because it looks the best, and I want my lifts to look athletic and impressive.
Understanding that aesthetic that Clarence talks about, looking like an athlete, moving like an athlete, having that aesthetic it's a really interesting concept, because I don't know if you guys know this, but Clarence Kennedy got a lot of shit from just being a really good weightlifter and not competing. We're talking about a guy who snatched 192 and rarely ever competed. He competed in junior worlds and like a couple, local and national meets. Because there is an aspect of competition that destroys aesthetic. And that's what I want to talk about. And I think that that's kind of where we get Clarence and where we get YouTube from. When we start to focus on competition, it's much less about ourselves and like the projection of ourselves and the beauty of it. And it's more about other and attacking and destroying other. And it's about convenience and bridging this gap between yourself and victory, not between yourself and joy. Bridging this gap between yourself and victory, not bridging this gap between yourself and joy. And I think that that's a very important thing. And so an example of competition kind of ruining aesthetic, I always think about jiu-jitsu and jiu-jitsu in the gi. When you compete, there are these things called advantages. You don't even have to score points. You just kind of score like a kind of a point. And then it's really hard to call stalling warning. So these guys would kind of like lock into these positions and stall out the rest of the match, and they'd win by a single advantage, not even by a point. And the aesthetic of that is literally one of the worst sports I've ever seen. And if you watch gi jiu-jitsu when it's at its best, I'm talking like Leandro Lowe, like versus Rodolfo Vieira or like anything Leandro Lo ever did. Just fucking guys just blast double head into their chest. That's when gi jiu-jitsu is incredible. The aesthetic is everything is there. And then the competition comes in and absolutely destroys it. And now so that's an example of that. I'm sure you guys, if you could comment another sport where you just see competition just slowly over time devour aesthetic of the sport. There's this bar in Austin, or there was this bar that literally this past weekend shut down. It's called the Skylark, and it's on this road called Airport. And Airport used to be where the Austin Airport was. And it's just kind of like a place where there aren't many bars. And the Skylark specifically is kind of like this shack that sits back into this parking lot. And it's just a legendary live music venue. Not a live music venue in the sense of, you're going to pay $50 tickets to go in and get a seat. No, it's a bar with a stage that's pretty legendary. Some really legendary acts always played there. And it's just such a cool spot because it's just like not near anything. It is the quintessential dive bar. And it shut down this Sunday. And that's really, really sad to me. But you want to know what's more fucking sad about it? I drove past the Skylark, as I do, because it's on the way to the gym and back from the gym. And I saw there's a fucking vape shop going in there. A fucking vape shop. Like the marquee, the famous Skylark marquee, right by the road says pre-rolls and vape juice and gummies on sale. Fucking disgusting, bro. Honest to God. And as I drive down these roads in America, okay, I realize that we have sacrificed aesthetic at every turn for competition. We pave paradise and we put up a parking lot. In order to make it the most possibly convenient thing for us to get from our house to a Panera Bread, we put up these disgusting roads and these disgusting strip malls up and down these roads. They're not even freeways. They're just straight up roads in a normal-ass town, and we put them up. And why is that? Because it's more convenient. Why do we want more convenience? Because we're competitive. It's late-stage capitalism. We're trying to make it so that we can get the most money possible at the easiest possible rate. We want to preserve those margins, if not make those margins even better. And it's fucking disgusting, dude. I'm actually, like, appalled by it. I go through, like, a lot of towns actually up in the Northeast, some out west actually, just smaller towns. They were built on the back of, we're making a community. We're making like a small aesthetic thing that supports each other. And the moment that we take that idea and we throw it to the wayside for, hey, we're going to build this thing that competes with others. The moment we do that, aesthetic absolutely gets the fuck out of the way. And now we get these disgusting 4-lane highways. Like, I'm talking 4 lanes on each side. Not even a highway is right there. It's just a road with 4 lanes on one side, 4 lanes on the other side. When Clarence came to visit me, he was like, what the fuck is this? Is this a highway? I was like, no, dude, this is just like one of our roads. He's like, this is literally bigger than any highway in Ireland. And Americans go to Ireland and they're like, God, these towns are so beautiful. It's like we had this opportunity to make it fucking beautiful, dude. Oh, man. What a beautiful night. I want to show you guys, you know what? Something really cool. These flowers right here, I'm going to zoom in. They only pop up like once or twice a year. And they're going to go down tonight, I think. They're going to close up. And then they're going to be gone. And I don't know what the significance of that is really quite yet. I could say something poetic. But as I get older, I'm 34 now. And as I get older, it's just, and I've met a lot of famous people, a lot of people with a lot of money, a lot of people with no money. And like, it's all bullshit. It's all absolute bullshit. Being out in nature and having this respect for aesthetic is just literally, it's part of, I think it's just what it means to be human. And I don't want us to lose track of it, but we are, and we will. That's a really sad way to end this video. Seriously, guys, I'm having a really, really fun time making videos like this. I hope you like them. I will see you in the next video. Love you so much. Bye.